As usual, there was plenty to see at this year's Sunbelt Ag Expo Field Day. Between the crops, presentations, and networking, it's an event that producers really benefit from.
The Sunbelt Ag Expo Field Day is a great opportunity for the farmers throughout the region to come in and see the latest seed varieties, crop protection, soil fertility, irrigation and water management, precision ag, as it relates to cotton, peanuts, corn, soybeans, grain sorghum, and Bermuda grass.
Although the growing season is well underway in the state, it's a great place for producers to be able to compare what they have back home to the latest varieties.
Farmers can come in and compare and contrast varieties in those crops, start making planting decisions for 2020 as far as which varieties they might decide to plant, which crop protection scheme, and so forth. It's just a great opportunity to come in and learn new technology to enhance the economic and environmental sustainability of our family farming operations.
Aside from getting to see the latest research and technology, they also got to hear from University of Georgia agronomists that gave updates on how crops are doing around the state. Cotton seems to be doing well now, but didn't get off to the best start.
We've had a typical year in the fact that we've had some challenges and we've had some good things going. The crop, when we started planting, our planting season usually lasts about 6 weeks, and we started out really good and things went really bad quick. We had some struggles as far as getting the crop up when it got really hot and dry in late May, which caused a lot of problems for growers and ultimately probably left us with more replanted cotton than we typically see.
Since the early part of the growing season, though, it's looking good.
All in all, we're in pretty good shape. Of course, there's some places that are struggling for rain, but we've been able to catch showers pretty much throughout the year in some places, and I think the crop looks pretty good.
And as for peanuts, depending on if the crop is irrigated or not and where you are in the state, determines what kind of crop it is.
Well, this year I would say that we look better than average when you look at the irrigated crop for certain. We do separate those two because we have had some weather issues over the last month, and that has caused us to kind of separate how we segregate and how we're looking at them. For the most part, the irrigated crop probably looks as good as it's looked in 5 or 10 years, and we say that from just the fact that, boy, they just look wonderful.
Right now, they are expecting a good crop, but he says now isn't the time to take the foot off the gas.
So we have good yield potential, very little disease at this point. I would say we use this a lot. This kind of like football, you go into the locker room and we're halfway of the season, we got a winning record. And right now we do. I mean, this is a good crop when you look at the irrigated crop, but we still got about half the season to go. So it's all about how can we continue to get rain, how can we keep up with the irrigation, but also manage disease and insects and that kind of thing.
Reporting in Moultrie for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.